Hello and welcome to Coastal Crafts. So I'm going to come on and show you something I picked up on Facebook. I think it was £20 for the whole lot, and it's a collection that I've wanted for a while. So I thought, you know what, why not? I'm sure you can think of lots of reasons why not, but I decided to get it. And basically it's the Hunkydory HighStreet collection. So in the collection, you can basically make up lots of these little shops. As you can see how cute they are. So I'm going to show you basically what came in the collection that I picked up. And then we're going to have a go at making one of these. I will show you all individually though, because they are really cute. But I got the Hunkydory HighStreet for her. The Hunkydory HighStreet for him, which is going to be useful because there's a few in there that I can see straight away that I can do for family members. And then all the little bits that you get on here, you also get as stamps. So I wonder if I can make this higher. Wow, technology I don't really have. That sort of shows you a little bit more, doesn't it? So these are all photopolymer stamps. So a lot of the images that come in here, they have here, so you can do like a dress shop, pet shop, party supply shop, I don't know, lots of different signs and things. And then you get all the dies as well, and I've not opened it up yet, but that'd be exciting. And the die to make the shop front, which appears to be this one. And hopefully that's going to be pretty straightforward on how to do it. But finally, the other thing I got in my pack was all this cardstock. So basically patterns that will make shops, and they're really nice ones actually. And of course it's the adorable scoreable, really thick 300 GSM, so wood and brick. I think that's meant to be not carpet, what's the other thing called? Wallpaper. Different kind of brick. That's like flooring, isn't it? Like a restaurant or something. We've got more wood of different colours. Pink brick. That's nice. Love a bit pink. Red, white. That's quite French, isn't it? Love a bit more pink there. I think that's for doing like the little, what do you call the little bit that you pull out from the shop that makes the cover? I can't think. This bit along here. Anyway, another wallpaper one. These ones, I don't know. I guess they look a bit like flooring to me. We've got some more brick and similar patterns in slightly different colourways. So I'm not sure how many are in there, but it feels like quite a lot. So it could be 100, it could be 50, couldn't it? I'm not going to sit here and count it. What if it tells you on the packaging? As I say, I bought this from Facebook. So some things have been like slightly opened, but in general stuff haven't been opened or used. So what I thought we could do, well, first of all, we'll have a quick look through all of these ones that you can make, and then we'll choose one and make it together. And so our instructions here. So I might turn it this way because you can see it more easily then. So that one is to make the like Burger King takeaway. That's all the little bits that you get to go inside the shop. So you get a music shop, more little bits to go inside. Got a little takeaway driver. Sports shop. Oh, two of those. Maybe there's two of each of them. What's that one? Barbers. Cheers to you. That's like some kind of sports bar, isn't it? Electronics. I thought that would be good for my brother. Was that barbers as well? No, that's coffee. I was thinking that was hair, but it's coffee beans. It looks a bit like some kind of weird toupee. Building one. Good for Mr. Coastal Crafts. That's another one of the takeaway, isn't it? And oh, music shop again. So that's all the men's ones. And then we've got, yep. I don't know how people manage to keep stuff in the original packaging, because I just don't achieve that. Packaging has died its own death, and I'll find some kind of a box to put it in, I guess. And this is the one for the girls. Let's have a look and see what we've got. So these are the bits that go on the insides. That's like a party shop. Just seems strange, doesn't it, to have a party shop? But it is, party shop. I wonder if my nephew would like that for his birthday. I go, oh, it's strange. Then I'm like, oh, no, I might use it. He might like that. I might like the animal one. I love this one, Sweet Trees. That's what, like, if you're going to do one for me, pink and girly and full of sweets. This is hairdressers. I could do with that in real life. I'm not coping well with not having the hairdressers. For the best pal, I love it because it's a pet store. I mean, it's natural that I like the one for the girls more, isn't it? But of course, having the one for the boys is very useful because we do have to make cards for boys as well. Fashion boutique, very me as well. Haberdashery, we like that too. Love a good haberdashery. Cocktail bar, which I've got a friend who might like that. And some of the bits to go inside. And what's that one here? Is that the florist? There's a florist. What shall we make up? I feel like I shouldn't make a favourite one up in case I mess it up. Well, they seem to get 2 of each options. The florist, though, does sound quite cute, doesn't it? Let's have a go at the florist. Right. So, pretty sure you can still buy this collection from Hunkydory. Press out the large section from the shop sheet. Okay. So we're going to have a go at making it. I don't normally make stuff on camera because I don't know how other people do it, but I find it difficult to do 2 things at once. You know, have the camera and the half looking at the camera to make sure I'm on screen and half looking at what I'm doing. I have the same issue when I'm trying to teach online. Everything keeps falling over and I think, I wonder what the children's reaction is. So that's the back of it, is it? That's quite sweet for the background, isn't it? So the card's got a back and a front. And then it's got the pre-scored lines, so you know exactly where to fold it. So I can see that when I want to make more of these, although you won't get these cute pictures and stuff using the stamps and dies, you can make the background, can't you? And you've got the bricks and you've got stamps and stuff. So I would have to, I do want to have a go at stamping and colouring and making my own version of one. Right, sometimes instead of using a bone folder, I use my nails. I'm sure you can all tell me lots of reasons why that's not a good idea. So I know, I saw when people were reviewing this, because, you know, when you sort of, well, quite often before I buy stuff, I go and see what other people think of it. But this one, I think I knew I wanted it, so I went and bought it. And then I went to look and see what other people had made from it. And people were saying it was similar to the... couldn't have been called like retail therapy or something that Tattered Lace did, and that does look really cute, but I've not seen that going cheap. But that's obviously really intricate dies for each of the different pieces, and it makes up little shops. So I don't know if any of you have got that, but that does sound adorable. Not that I should need it. Shouldn't get too many things that look the same. Press out the bottom sheet section, this one. This will be the front of your shop. Remove the various shop panels from the sheet and arrange as shown above. Wow. This will be the front of your shop. So what, my shop's going to look like that? Where's the picture? Is that what the shop looks like? That is what the shop looks like. I thought it was going to be this way round. So you don't really get to see these. All these little shelves are not going to be seen because they're going to be covered up. Feels kind of sad, doesn't it? And then all those are going to get popped on somewhere. As shown. What do you mean, as shown? Oh, I see. Right, so we now need to venture into foam pads. Let's see what we've got that looks about the right size. As you've noticed recently, I've been buying all sorts of foam pads, haven't I? Especially got some from Hunkydory, so I shouldn't have a foam pad shortage. Now, is it, so obviously that one's got to go at the bottom. So we have to have, according to my little diagram here, it suggests 3 big ones. I don't normally make stuff from a kit. I normally feel like, almost like my creativity is being held back. That's how I used to feel as a child when I was given a craft to do, and it was very specific, you know, like you had to, whatever you made, and everyone's looked the same. I didn't like it. I always wanted mine to look slightly different. But these kits are really cute, and the fact that I know that I can then make my own ones afterwards, I don't feel so limited. Right. They're a pain, aren't they, to cut off all the little pips. What was I watching? I think it's So Craftastic. Is that her name? Where's the middle? So go back. So she used to do lots of crafting videos, and I think actually some of them might have been aimed more towards children, but they were quite cute for a while. I think I've got to put that on at a slight angle. But she was showing about making up one of those little scenes inside of tins. And I'm sure you've seen them advertised, because they advertise them quite a lot, where you kind of open the tin up and it's got these little figures and little houses, and it lights up. And I've been thinking for ages, like how adorable that would be, and how much I'd really like to make one of those. But then when I watched her do it, I was like, wow, that is incredibly fiddly. I have absolutely changed my mind now. And I'm hoping that this is not going to fall into that category. That is annoying, isn't it? That those are going to be slightly wide. There goes those scissors. Not going to bend down to get them because I've got 999 pairs of scissors, so we'll get another pair. I love scissors. I can always, you know, sort of buy another pair of scissors. Never feels like a hardship. I don't feel like I'm putting these on very straight, but I'm trying. And as I say, it's not easy to do it whilst on camera. On goes another one. See, I don't feel convinced by these, but I'm gonna keep going. Who knows? That appears to be what it looks like on the other ones. Quite often you can pull them off, can't you, if you get it wrong? And technically, is there a right and a wrong with crafting? You know, can we just make it look however we want? I do want it to look like a cute little floristry shop. I mean, that's the aim of the game, isn't it? I feel like I'm turning into a wonky floristry shop. Attach the shop front to one of the tabs. Now you've already begun to lose me. Their shelf is not high up like that. Shall we move the shelf down? Right. Take 2 on the old shelving system. Okay, so we're going to put the shelf there. Now this, okay, that makes more sense, doesn't it? Now you can actually see it. I feel like that makes more sense. We've got all these extra green bits, which I presume just go around. Okay, you join me back where I have added all the pieces on where I'm happy that they are. So it required a bit of moving things around. But I guess it's a nice shop front, isn't it? With some green wooden panels on front of some brick. And now it's advising that I attach this to here so that I can start decorating. I'm just thinking I will use some narrower double-sided tape. I always think, oh, narrow double-sided tape, that would be useful. But actually, I don't use narrow double-sided tape that often because obviously being narrower, it doesn't stick quite as well as the nice thick stuff. So let's try and line this up neatly. I feel like my hands are shaking. And I've also got the canopy ready, and that's just going to tuck inside and fold over like that. So that's going to be very sweet. So we're done with most of our florist shop. We've got this Scent with Love that can go on there somewhere, possibly. I'll leave that maybe till later when I think about what I might want to do with this. And then we can go to our, I don't know what you call them, the little embellishments, little extra fun bits. Some can go inside and some can go outside, can't they? I'm not so sure about this bike because you only get half a bike. I don't know why, but I feel like I want a whole bike. You know, don't just give me half a bike, give me a whole bike. So I'm going to pop the sign on first, I think. They have it like at a jaunty angle, but I think I might just go central. I'm one of these people who quite likes things to be symmetrical. I mean, that's a natural human trait, isn't it? People look for symmetry when they're looking for attractiveness in people, don't they? Apparently you're more attractive if your face is symmetrical. So that's me out then. Right, what should we use? Why don't I measure it, get it the right size? It's only going to be a tiny bit off. What did I get? I got 20 of these foam sheets for £8. 20 for £8. So we should be able to do quick maths to work out how much each one of those sheets cost and whether it is a bargain. I mean, I bought it because I like the quality of them mainly. So what I do is I'm doing £8 divided by 20, aren't I? Not the other way around. So I could say, well, 80 divided by 2 is 4. For what? Why can't I do the maths today? Right, that's my little sign on. I like that. I also want this one going on. So the 40p each is what my guess is going to be. I can't do it whilst doing this. We've come to the conclusion, but I'm assuming it's around 40p. Is that going to look 40p a sheet? That's pretty good, isn't it, actually? Am I going to stick that on there? I think so. Let's use another one of these. So there's no point putting it higher up because there's nothing for me to stick it onto. So I'm only going to need the foam lower down, and I just stick any excess bits back on there so I try not to lose them. Right, on you go, flower box. Cute. Right, so we need some things inside the shop, don't we? So what else have I got here? That's lovely, isn't it? All these lovely pots. Some of these have got birds in them. Would the birds be inside the shop? I guess they could be, couldn't they? Very Sleeping Beauty, inviting all the birds into the house. Right, we'll open up my little shop like that. So my shelf doesn't like it when I open it up. And the idea behind this is they are supposed to be able to close flat. I know that looks hard to believe at this point in time. But it'd be nice if they closed flat, wouldn't it? And they could go in the envelopes that came with it. 6x6 envelopes they were, if you're wondering. Where should we put this? It ought to sit on the shelf, shouldn't it? For sort of logic. Although that means you can't see it as well. We can have some higher up, actually. So we'll add a few more on. Okay, so I filled around with that, and this is what I've come up with. So I decided to put the, I'm just checking that it was going to stand up straight, the bike on, because it just didn't seem right without it. And so I do feel, and I feel like I need to cut that off. I do feel like my design looks pretty much exactly like the one that they show you. And that's one of the things why I don't do a lot of kits, because I feel like it curbs my creativity slightly. But it is good fun, and I can imagine just one day just sitting down and that's going to annoy me, isn't it? And just making a whole load of these up in one go. Now, say if you were interested in this collection, Oh no, I'm making it worse. Just buying one of these kits, like either the Hunkydory HighStreet for her or for him. And, you know, you've got enough there for, you can make 2 of each of them, can't you? So you've got enough to make 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 2, 16 cards, which is pretty good. So I've just got to stick the canopy on. And we're going to decide that that is indeed that. Do we like that? We do like that, I think. It's not straight. It's not straight at all. It's a good thing it's not like a proper shelf that I'm putting up. Otherwise, everything would fall off. So that's probably why I don't do DIY. I just do crafty. Oh, somebody's made me sniff. I do have terrible allergies for all sorts of things. Right. I've got real toothache at the moment, which is such a pain. I've like been to the dentist, so this is my after going to the dentist toothache. And I almost feel like, does toothache get worse as you get older? Because I don't remember feeling in this much pain before. Who knows? I guess the state of your teeth often gets worse, doesn't it? Right, so we stick this inside and it pops down. And actually, I don't know whether I would want to attach it on both ends or whether I would just want to leave it so that it can kind of go down or stand up. And then that stands up really nicely. I think they are just adorable, aren't they? That is a lovely card that I would definitely give to a friend. But, of course, the idea is that it would fold flat. There's no way that's going to fold flat, is there? How is that humanly possible? And the reason I'm saying that is because of the shelf inside. The shelf would just pop out. How would that fold flat? Somebody tell me. Because it came with, where are they? A load of 6x6 envelopes under the premise that you could fold it flat. I mean, I'm not that fussed if I can't fold it flat because I'm the kind of person who will just, you know, I just post it out like that. I don't massively care. I feel like I'm being stupid now, but that wouldn't fold flat, would it, because of that? If it didn't have the shelf in there, you could fold it flat, couldn't you? You would just slide it over. So do let me know. I shall try and hopefully have edited this video down so that it's not painstaking watching me create this. But if you can tell me how that folds flat, I'll be very interested to know. So here's the back, and you can write your message on the back. That's so cute. I was thinking of attaching it to a card, but actually, yeah, I don't think I'd want to do that because the back is too pretty to cover up. I like them. I might make a whole load and have a little shop in my craft room. Yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know how you do this. And yeah, I shall speak to you very soon. Bye.